Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm getting ready for my day here and I wanted to take you along with me and show you the look that has been making me feel the most confident as of late. And I also have some new little things that I've implemented into my routine and some combos that I haven't been able to get enough of. So I just wanted to share it all in one video. I'm getting ready to go have a fun fall day with friends so we can look and sniff the leaves. You know the vibes. So before we get into the makeup, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. I'm also going to quickly share with you my morning skincare routine because I forgot to put it on, so I might as well share it. I recently finished my Biotherm Cera Repair Barrier Cream. Nailed it. Sometimes that's a tongue twister. I don't think I actually nailed it there. So I've been using this one from Biossance. It's their gel moisturizer. I've been liking it. I've only been trying it out for like a week or so, so I don't know if I'm completely in love, but this is nice. It feels like it balances my skin, keeps it nicely moisturized. I am in love with their night cream, the Ultra Repair one. That one turned my skin around. That's the product I use every night. Although I still encounter breakouts, it's nothing like I was encountering in 2020 and 2021. I just have oilier skin and I'm very prone to breakouts, but with that one, it has helped me so much. So I go in with that. Then I still use my Belif True Cream Aqua Balm Sunscreen. It's an SPF 50. This is my favorite. I did not grab enough, chinsed myself there. This is the product that has been making my skin look so gloriously glowy in the morning. Lastly, I always go in with my nipple cream for my lip balm. It's the best. My lips have never been so moisturized and smooth for days. I try a lot of lipsticks. I do a lot of lip swatch videos, so my lips go through a lot, and this stuff really helps to keep them nice. So I'm not going to be using any foundation, but I'm just going to take two shades of my Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'm using the shade Light 2.3 and Light 2.6. I'm taking Light 2.6 to spot correct all over my face, and I'm just going to go over anything my eye sees as an imperfection or something I want to filter. I always go across my nose because it can be quite red. This is my favorite concealer to spot correct with because it's very blurring and it does not draw attention to the areas you apply it, because sometimes when you go in with a spot corrector it can, but this one blurs it out, mattifies it so the light doesn't shine off of them. Just to get the process going, I like to take a foundation brush and I just like pat over the areas where I apply that. So it ends up being kind of like a sheer veil of foundation anyways, but I just go in with the perfect amount that is needed. And then I'm going to take that lighter color and then I'm just going to take my finger, dip right in there. I'm going to take a little bit for my under eyes. And I always brighten all the way into this nook here because my inner corner is like naturally quite highlighted, but I get my darkness in this area here instead. And then I like to pat it in for the most part. And then I just take that foundation brush and I do the dabbing thing again. I've been really liking my hair like this actually. I feel like I'm back in my ballerina days. I had a major crise de confiance the other day, like a burst in my confidence. I guess the exact translated would be crisis of confidence, a confidence crisis. I'm in a crisis right now, a bilingual one, just because I had to take out my extensions because I am changing up my hair this week, which is really exciting. But when I took out those extensions, I forgot how little hair I have naturally. So it just kind of freaked me out and I was like, what the heck? I felt bald. Yeah, it was just like that drastic change of having those wefts in and then not having them in the matter of a couple minutes. Freaked me out a little bit. So in that little confidence crisis, I developed this makeup look that I've been completely in love with. And I feel like I just have a really good group of products here. I took my Mcgrath blurring powder and I applied it with a dry sponge. I've been liking doing that lately because I've been experiencing a bit more creasing than usual. And I think that's because my Botox is dissolving. And when I'm editing or concentrating, I'm always squinting because that's what I like to do naturally. I tense up my face and I think that's why my concealer is creasing a little bit more. And now for my bronzer. I feel like I've been heavily neglecting this. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick, but I thought it would be fun to revisit it because I've been using the enhancer so much, or the Fenty sticks. And I'm blending that out with my blending fan brush from Moda. Oh, I forgot how beautifully that stuff blends out, and what a great color. And then I'm still going to go in with my Fenty Amber just to kind of add more definition. I love doing this, especially if my hair is up like this. I feel like my face is much more in the foreground, so I always take a little bit on my jaw too, because I feel like that can disappear. Yes, so whenever my hair is up, I kind of exaggerate the bronzer and contour just because I feel like it's needed, or else I am just an egg, and I don't want to feel like an egg. I want to feel like a ballerina off duty kind of situation. So now for my blush. This is my favorite part. This is what has been bringing me so much joy every day I do my makeup. Sometimes I do it even when I'm not wearing makeup and I'm just around the house because it's so fun to do. So you take a glow booster and a liquid blush. I'm going for these two today, the Auric Glow Lust in the shade Selenite and the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Encourage. You can use any glow booster or liquid highlighter as well, it works. So I take a little mini pump of this in the palm of my hand, and I take a dot of this. You might have to do a different ratio depending on what products you're using, so you just have to kind of experiment with it. It's so fun too anyways. And then you mix it all together. The glow booster will lighten it a little bit. Then that's your blush. It's a 2-for-1 step. It looks so similar to this, the Glowgasm from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's just a fun way to use your products. I love mixing products together. It brings me so much joy. I feel like a little painter. And also, if you struggle with the Rare Beauty blushes being way too pigmented, this is a great way to make them less crazy. I love going super glowy for fall as well. I know the usual is matte everything, but I just love how healthy and radiant this is, especially when you're surrounded by leaves dying. To be the glowy one in that situation is just delightful. I'm gonna give this powder another shot. It's kind of gotten forgotten by me, and I'm going to see how it sets my skin with just a very, very thin veil of complexion products. This is the, did I even say what it was? The Haus Labs Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. It mattified my skin really beautifully, blurred it for sure, and it didn't feel like it sucked the living hell out of my face. Like my boyfriend in junior high. Ooh, that's looking a little bit funky, isn't it? Why didn't you tell me? It's hard to get the bronzer in the hairs. It's just gonna look weird. And now I'm going to prime my brows, prime my lids, and do my brows, so please enjoy the brow intermission. While I was reminiscing about my brows, because I noticed my unibrow is kind of growing out and it's too late to shave it, so I'm embracing it for the day. I was just reminiscing of my days in high school where I'd take the razor, like the one I would shave my legs with, and I would just go and my eyebrows were so far apart. It looked so odd. It was just the perfect width of a razor in between my brows. The days, those were the days. So for my eyeballs, I do this all the time, but I take an eyeshadow that's kind of a contour color, a neutral color that's just going to add definition to my lid. And I'm just going to use this shade from the Super Nudes palette from Charlotte Tilbury, this one right here. I forgot to zoom you guys in, pardon me. And I kind of flicker out. Guys, such dirty minds you have. And now I'm apparently Yoda. Well, I am wearing his color. And I like to take a little bit of that on my lower lash line while I have it out. I'm so excited to see my friends, you guys. And I'm so excited to sniff the leaves. And then these. Do not sleep on these, you guys. They're so nice. These are the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots. They're the liquid eyeshadows. I'm taking 2 shades. These are my favorites, Golden Goji and Come Through Coconut. So I take a little bit of the golden color first. I take some on the back of my hand. First of all, look at that reflection. These are so beautiful. I spread it out like this, and then I take it just to get a more wash of shimmer. This in direct sunlight, you guys, insane. Oh my god, he hasn't done that in a very long time. He misses you guys. These remind me of a liquefied version of the Makeup by Mario Master Chrome reflectors, just because they're so glittery, especially the white color, the coconut one. And I built it up slowly, so I'm happy with that. Just a little healthy glow, makes it look youthful and glossy almost. Then I do the exact same with the white one. This one's so pretty. Oh my god. I do the exact same, but I just tap it in the center to exaggerate. And that's it sheared out. I just curled my lashes, but this is what we're left with. Sometimes I take a little bit of an eyeliner or an eyeshadow to create a little wing to just enhance and thicken up my lash line. I don't know if I'm in the mood for this today. I feel like this is cute. I might change my mind once I add mascara, but I've been testing out the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. Oh, I guess this is the second time I'm using it, but we'll see how it goes. It's very quick. I really like the wand because it's very thin and small, so I feel confident with it. And just a little on the outer part. Here's the look of this mascara. It's pretty impressive. I really like how quick it is, and it adds a lot of length and subtle volume near the root, which I really enjoy. It's cute. And another thing that's kind of surprising as of late, I've been re-becoming a lash girl just for these ones specifically. The NYX Jumbo Lash in Fringe Glam. They're so easy to put on, and they're some of the most beautiful lashes ever. So I've been wearing these quite a bit. I don't really feel like I need to go in with it because this mascara is doing the most for me right now. But to really show you what I've been doing and what's been making me feel really confident, I'm gonna do it for the theme of the video. NYX is really making me regret what I said about them a couple months back. I believe I said that I found them to be like quite boring and like I never really liked their products. But look at me now. I'm looking great doing it. And I use the Velour lash tweezers, and I always make sure to squish the glue into my natural lashes to anchor them and to make them just look a lot more natural. And the thing that's awesome about these lashes is that it has one of those see-through bands, kind of like the Kiss lashes or the Ardell lashes, so it just goes on very easily. They're not heavy, and they just kind of look like lash extensions, but they're so curly on their own. Usually I curl falsies with lash curlers, but I don't have to with this style whatsoever. They're just naturally perfect. And here are the lashes. Like, are you kidding? And finally for lips, I'm gonna share my favorite combo as of late, or as of this minute. It's the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut. And I always wipe the nipple cream away from the edges of my lips so this goes on a bit better. I love these lip liners. They feel like powder when you're applying them. They're not really creamy nor stiff or anything. They just feel powdery. It's cool. And then I've been using either the Makeup by Mario Blush Glow, Moisture Glow, or the MAC Très Blasé Love Me lipstick. And they're pretty similar in tone. I'll give them a swatch. So that's the MAC color. And this is Blush Glow. Like, they're identical. Just the Makeup by Mario one is just a little bit more mauve. And I'm gonna go with Makeup by Mario. I wanted that high gloss finish. And here is the makeup look that's been making me feel the most confident. I just feel very fresh and put together, but still kind of natural. It's just a fresh look. But I have to go, so I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give this video a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of these products I used in today's video in the description down below, so feel free to check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!